So you got the thesis, you got the candidate profile, and now it's time to start proving the thesis. Once you've got the profile, once you got the thesis written, that's 2/3 of the battle. Because writing the resume at that point becomes easy. Because the key is, the questions clients ask me all the time is, does this go on my resume? Does that go on my resume? And it's always the same answer. Does it prove the thesis? If information about you proves the thesis, if it summarizes and denotes and explains and enhances your candidacy, then it goes in the resume. If it doesn't, then it's fluff and it goes out of the resume. It's never written in it to begin with. But we start off with the thesis. And then under that, we want to present the evidence for proving the thesis under that. And that's the rest of the part of the stuff in your resume. The idea here is that we want to write a paper, basically. We want to write a paper that persuades or convinces somebody to do something. And what we want them to do is to interview you. And that's all the resume is ever designed to do, is to get you an interview. The resume is not designed to close the deal. The resume is not designed to get you a job. The resume is designed to get you an interview. So what we want to do is create enough favorable impression to make them interested enough to get them into the showroom to look at the product. That's all we want to do. That's all the commercials on TV are ever designed to do. The commercials on TV are not designed to get you to go buy the car. They're designed to get you to go to the showroom. And then the salesman closes the deal. When we talk about the other aspects of career development, we're going to switch our focus from marketing, which we're doing now, to sales. And we're going to close the deal during the job interview. But right now, it's just marketing. We want to create interest. We got the thesis. Now we got to prove the thesis. So the question then is, in what order do we present evidence in the resume? If we're writing a paper to convince or persuade somebody to do something, we want to present this evidence in decreasing order of application to the thesis. So what that means is, basically, you want to present your strongest, your most compelling, your most convincing argument first. For most of us, we have two major things in our life. We've got our education and we have our experiences, the things that we've done in our life. For most entry-level candidates, by that I mean people that are just starting off in their career fields, and that's most college students that are starting, just, our entry-level candidates just starting off in their career field. Their education typically is a stronger argument towards them getting the kind of job they want than their education. Most of us don't have any experience in our field. If we do have experience in our field, it's pretty limited to an internship or a co-op experience or some kind of classroom activities and things like that that may have given us some experience in that field. But typically our degree is a stronger piece of evidence that proves that we can do the job than our life experiences have been. So if you're going to talk about which one goes first, it needs to be the education section for most of us. Now notice I keep saying for most of us. If you do have significant experience in your field, if you are a returning adult going back to school or changing career fields and you've already got some significant experience in your field, then your education may not go first. It might go second. It might go after that. And your experiences would go first. You've got to make a decision which one is stronger and then put that stronger argument first after the thesis. So you got the thesis first, and then under that's going to be your first piece of evidence that proves the thesis. It's going to be typically going to be that education section for most undergraduates.